Special education or SPED. Special education provides personalized support and services to learners with physical, emotional, intellectual, or developmental disabilities. It ensures equal educational access by offering specialized instruction, assistive technologies, adapted curriculum and materials, emotional and behavioral supports. SPED is guided by the principle that every learner can grow given the right environment and tools. So who are exceptional learners? Exceptional learners are not defined by their limitations, but by their unique strengths and perspectives. They include children with autism spectrum disorder or ASD, Down syndrome, hearing or visual impairments, learning disabilities like dyslexia, ADHD, emotional and behavioral challenges. These learners often bring creativity, resilience, and depth to classrooms. What they need is understanding, patience, and opportunities to shine. What does inclusive education look like? Inclusion means belonging in the classroom, on the playground, and in the community. Effective inclusive practices include collaborative classrooms, SPED and general educators co-teaching, peer learning, encouraging friendship through body systems, accessible tools using visual aids, speech apps, or flexible setting, respectful language, avoiding labels, focusing on the person. Inclusion isn't about making room for someone, it's about removing the walls that prevent them from joining. So here is my personal story that inspires you. My friend Adi is hearing impaired for a long time. She struggled to express herself fully, especially during church gatherings. She didn't know how to sign certain words, and many people didn't know how to communicate with her either. She often felt like an outcast, sitting quietly while others connected around her. But things changed when our church started offering a basic American Sign Language lessons thanks to a kind volunteer who offered to teach. Adi enrolled right away. Slowly, she began learning new signs, and so did the people around here. Now she feels more included, understood, and empowered. Watching her smile during conversations that once seemed impossible reminded me how small actions can make a huge difference in someone's life. So you can scan and support, get involved, learn more, or donate to inclusive education programs. Scan the QR code, or you can visit www.inclusiveschools.org. Even a small contribution can provide, like Braille books for visually impaired students, speech therapy sessions, tablets with learning apps, inclusions workshop for teachers and parents. Everyone can make a difference. You don't need a title to be a champion of inclusion. Here's how you can help. Talk to your children about diversity, volunteer in SPED inclusive events, attend an IEP meeting as a supportive parent or peer. Share awareness on social media with hashtag like a hashtag SPED awareness or hashtag inclusions matters. Speak up if you see someone being left out. Be the person who opens the door, pulls out the chair, and makes space at the table for everyone. Because a brighter tomorrow starts today. Inclusion transforms not just classrooms, but hearts and societies. When we include learners with special needs, we model the world we wish to see. One filled with compassion, creativity, and connection. So let's continue the journey toward a future where every child learns without fear, every voice is heard without judgment, every every dream is supported, no matter how unique. Together, we are not just raising awareness, we are raising hope.